I've been talking a lot about visibility and being brave to put yourself out there and take the risk and do the thing. All of those things I've needed to hear today or at some point previously, because it truly does take heart to take risk, to put yourself out there, to give people the chance to love you, to love the work that flows from you, to love your voice, to accomplish the thing that you really want. It's hard, but it is so worth it. And our world is different because people have taken risks. Our lives are different because some of the risks that we've taken, and it's very necessary for us to do so. At the same time, it's so important for us to be recentered and reminded that while all of that is true, it's also easy to get caught up in the wrong things.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the Divergent Dreamer podcast. This is for the creatives, non-linear thinkers, and the ones who fill the world with color. You listening right now is a dream come true. And if you want to build, create, and thrive on your own terms, stay tapped in, take a breath, get comfortable, and let's explore what it means to dream divergently. I've been talking a lot about visibility and being brave to put yourself out there and take the risk and do the thing. While putting yourself out there and taking risks to go after the thing that's necessary, it is absolutely not the end all be all by any means. By any means. I've heard so many interviews about how unfulfilling achieving is. It's so easy to be convinced that we will be fulfilled once we are able to make life look a certain way, once we're able to achieve a particular moment, and that will always fall short. We have had that proven to us by the amount of people who we believe to have made it and achieve a level of success that we aspire to so much. They get on live TV and they remind us that it is the true and simple things in life that make life fulfilling. I do want to play some of these interviews.
What does it feel like to be able to buy almost anything you want?
It's kind of boring.
Why?
I was a millionaire at 21. So it's like you grow up fast. I think I get the most like fun spoiling everybody around me now. It's boring. I don't think that's what everybody should be chasing.
What should
it's
people be
fun,
chasing?
don't get me wrong. True happiness. Because we don't have money, we chase it. Like, okay, I gotta get this money. Then when you get the money, it's like, damn, now what? You know?
I love the challenge. I love being able to play this game for a living. It's one of the greatest joys of my life, but does it fill the deepest, wants and desires of my heart? Absolutely not. There's a lot of people that make it to what they thought was going to fulfill them in life, and then you get there and all of a sudden you get to number one in the world, and then they're like, what's the point? Why do I want to win the Open Championship so badly? I don't know, because if I win, it's going to be awesome for about 2 minutes. So we really do. We work so hard for such little moments, and I'm kind of a sicko. I love putting in the work. I love being able to practice. I love getting out to live out my dreams. But at the end of the day, sometimes I just don't understand the point, because I don't know if I'm making any sense or not, but.
This is Scottie Scheffler, the greatest player in golf right now. It's like you spent your entire life working for this moment and it only lasts for 2 minutes. That's crazy. We need to stop putting so much pressure on our passion, to stop putting so much pressure on producing and enjoy the life that we have right now. And that is where I feel like I am in this moment. What really centered me was this poem that I want to share with y'all. It's from a beautiful collection of poetry called Fragrance After Rain by Jaiya John. And it says, you still exist, even when you are not talking, listening, doing, going and returning, being seen. Exhale, release. You are not a living emergency. You are a life. You exist. Man, I truly needed that. And the line that really gripped me was, you are not a living emergency. That line made me release a breath that I didn't even know I'd been holding. That line made me realize that right now, everything seems so emergent. I had been carrying this frantic, hyperactive, restless energy. My mind and my body had been in this frenzy, carrying this silent demand to figure it all out, to figure myself out, to get it right and to get it right now. Don't get me wrong. We should push, we should work, but we should not put so much pressure on ourselves. Life is not an emergency, and I get it. We have to live, we have to survive, but I think we should truly discern when we need to be pressing and when we need to be pausing. I think it's very hard to differentiate between when we should be in which state, the pressing state or the pausing state. To be successful, it really does require a lot of pressing. And it's really hard to pause and turn that press off. And I think that's why we hear so many people who are successful say and talk about the sacrifice that it requires to truly be successful, because you have to sacrifice a lot of moments that require pause. One of the interviews that, resonated with me is Shaq's interview and him telling his son what it takes to be successful. Listen to this.
You know you have to give everything up, right? Mm-hmm. How many birthday parties did I miss?
A lot.
How many school plays did I miss?
A lot.
How many times you wake up and not see me there?
A lot. And my dad missed birthdays, games, Christmas. I respect it now. I know when I was a kid, we always used to ask, is Dad gonna be here? We kind of knew that, okay, he's playing basketball, he's busy. I know every NBA player by the family misses a lot of things that they wish they could go to.
Are you ready to live that life?
Wow.
That's a hard truth.
When you hear that, do you think about what you gave up, and do you have some regrets about that?
I wouldn't say I have regrets, but, in order to sometimes be great, you have to sacrifice a lot.
The things that is paraded in front of us as success makes us treat ourselves like a project. We see what could be had and what we do not have, and everything is a press to go get it. Whatever I don't have, I have to go get it. I have to have it. I have to experience it. And it just is this emergency. And we're telling ourselves, this is what we want. We want it now. So we need to go get it now. And it's so important to work. Like, I don't want to take away from that, but I think the big question is, what do we actually need to be happy right now? What do we actually need to be fulfilled? Because we work so fast and hard for a slow life. And the irony doesn't miss me. We can slow down now. I don't think that we should be working to live. We should be living while we work. Stop and smell the roses now. Have joy and peace now, and make sure that our life is filled with that. With the way that the world looks right now, it just reveals to us how fragile and elusive and uncertain the future is. Life is way too short not to exist from our hearts, not to exist from love, not to exist from devotion. And always pressing and demanding and pushing and striving can take us away from that. Maybe this resonates, maybe it doesn't. We can turn off our internal fire alarms. We can stop treating our lives like a crisis to fix, because the future is fragile and uncertain, and life is too short. Yes, striving and ambition has its place, but we need to discern how much and when. Don't wait to enjoy your life. Don't wait to slow down. Don't wait to pause and take it all in. Claim your joy now. Claim your peace in your presence and fight for those moments now. Live as you work. Don't work to live. You are not a living emergency. You are life and you exist. Take the risk. Do the thing, set the goal, live the dream, but also slow down and be present with your own being. That said, I am really excited to launch this series on self-love, because when I tell you the way that we hone in on self-love and what it really means to love yourself, it's gonna change your world. You will never see self-love the same way again. So stay tapped in with us. Keep thriving, keep creating, keep dreaming, y'all. We appreciate you for tapping in. If this episode resonated with you, do me a favor, rate and subscribe. And if you're feeling generous, don't hesitate to buy me a coffee. The link is in the show notes. We really can't do this without you. So keep dreaming, keep creating, and keep thriving. Until next time, y'all.